Hey everybody, it's Elliot from Little Punk People here, and today I'm here with my father. And as you can see, we are out in the snow, and we have a cool list. We have two lists actually for you guys. It is our top 13 favorite songs with the word fire in them, and then we also have a top 10 songs with just burn and melting. So.
Yes, correct. We're going to do the top 13 songs first with the word fire in the title. Then after that, we'll just quickly go through 10 songs, top 10 songs that are about burning or melting or anything that's going to help get us through this weather and melt the snow away. And what better than a bunch of metal songs to do it. I also just want to say really quick, anybody in Texas who has family in Texas that's going through any hardship right now because of what's going on with the weather down there, I hope you're okay. I hope your family's okay. And I really feel bad. And I hope things are getting better now. But I've seen and read a lot on the news, people's pipes bursting, all kinds of terrible stuff. And if you're watching, I really hope you're okay. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe it'll make you smile for a moment. And we're thinking about you up here. You ready to do this? All right, let's do it. I'll start it off. For number 13, we have Who Tends the Fire from Overkill. A Jersey favorite for us. That's off of the Years of Decay album, and it's a good introduction to our list. And I think personally Satan tends the fire, I hope, but who knows. But anyway, I don't know if you've seen his interview with Bobby Blitz in the woods where he ran into him in the woods. I think that's going to happen again someday. He could be out here, around here somewhere, I don't know, but someday we'll see him again in woods of New Jersey somewhere. So just look out for him. We'll be looking out for him, but hopefully someday. And also looking forward to his new record, the new Overkill record that they're working on.
I can't wait to see him again. And also, I wanted to mention with this song, he sings, his voice is very warm. Okay, number 12 is Judas Priest, Rapid Fire, off of British Steel. It was just sunny for a moment. It's probably because the metal god is summoning the heat, and now it just got cold, sadly. Rapid Fire is a great song, and Judas Priest is a great band, and Rob Halford is an amazing singer, and his voice always warms me up, so I feel like he had to be on this list.
For number 11, we have Set the World Afire by Megadeth, off of the album So Far So Good, So What. And that album I really think is very, very underrated. I know I've read some stuff about when they were recording that, maybe there's some inner turmoil with the band and hardships going on with the band. That might not be their favorite record, or a lot of Megadeth fans, that might not be their favorite record, but I listen to that record a lot more now than I did even back then. I just really like it. It's special. It's a little bit different than their other albums, and you could sense the anger in it and everything. So once again, the song is Set the World Afire, perfect for this list.
And Megadeth has always been a band for me that whenever I'm feeling down makes me happy, warms me up on the inside, just like Judas Priest, and they are a classic.
I'm going to do number 10 as well. For number 10, we have Quest for Fire by Iron Maiden, off of Peace of Mind. I love this song. It's kind of a deep cut, but I really love this song. This album has a lot of deep cuts, in my opinion, and this isn't like one of their hits like The Troopers or anything like that, but it's a really awesome song, and it fits this list. And you want to talk about a little bit of the lyrics?
Yes, I have lyrics right here. And they thought that when the embers died away, that the flame of life had burnt and died. Didn't know the sparks that made the fire were made by rubbing sticks and stones. So I thought that was interesting. Obviously, the song talks about fire, so that's why I wanted to say that specific lyric.
And I really love this song, so.
Yeah. The song is getting my eyes, the snow.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
This is the Fire in the Sky.
For number 9, we have Fire in the Sky from Ozzy Osbourne from the album No Rest from the Wicked. And like earlier, the song was coming out. Now the fire's in the sky, and it's actually kind of warming me up right now.
Honestly, it's warming me up, and it's making me feel really, really good. I swear, I think the gods of metal are shining upon us right now, because right when you said Fire in the Sky from Ozzy Osbourne, part of Ozzy's spirit from the sky shine on us, and now the snow is actually looking crystallized, like a nice shiny.
It's glowing a little bit.
Yeah, so I was like, it took a lot for me to come out here.
Yeah.
Now I feel good that I'm out here.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ozzy. I appreciate this. And anyways, Ozzy also has a very warm voice that makes you feel good too. I just want to quickly mention that.
Hell yeah. For number 8. I love this band. Some people don't. I love them. But anyway, Kiss, off of Animalize, Heaven's on Fire. I still remember this song when I was in, 5th grade maybe, 6th grade. This is their unmasked era without the makeup. But I love this song. I don't care what anyone says. It's a fucking awesome song. Heaven's on fire. And to me, heaven is going to be hot and there's going to be fire. Hell to me would be like cold and freezing. So that's another reason why I like this song. And it's at number 8. Thank you. And thank you to all your Kiss fans who appreciate this.
Yeah. I agree with everything he just said. No more comment.
Okay, so I'm going to do number 7. For number 7, we have Trial by Fire, a classic by Testament off of the New Order album. And this is another classic song that was really huge back when I was a kid. And it's still awesome. And we were just listening to it earlier before we did this list. I'm like, hell yeah, this has got to be on the list.
Number 6 is Born of Fire from Slayer off of Seasons of the Abyss, which is one of my favorite albums to begin with. And this song is super quick, super thrashy, and I know if Slayer was here and they were playing that song, the snow would definitely melt somehow.
Yes, if they were playing right now, within minutes, all of this would be melted away and it would be awesome.
Number 5 is Metallica, Fight Fire with Fire off of Ride the Lightning. The thing with this album is it has a very cold production in my opinion, and the album is blue. So whenever I think of Ride the Lightning, I always think of cold, but then the first song is Fight Fire with Fire. So it gives it extra style points, and also it has fire twice in the name. So it really should be number 1 actually.
Yeah, we were arguing earlier. I was saying this should be number 1 because it's a killer song. It's Metallica and has the word fire in it twice.
Yeah.
But it's a good word, it's at.
Yes.
For number 4, we have Danzig, Soul on Fire. What a song off of his self-titled album. Awesome song, awesome intro, awesome production, and I can really identify with the song, especially for this list. But also, I used to feel like my soul was on fire, but I think at this point in my life, I think my soul has just resorted to ash at this point. But still, what do you think?
I think you do still have a fire soul. Don't beat yourself up. Number 3, Firepower, Judas Priest, off of Firepower. I know this might be a little bit about weapons and guns, but I think flamethrowers. And that's the second time Judas Priest has been on this list. It's a great song, it's a great album, and reminds me of fire and melting.
Judas Priest definitely warms me up, and no problem with having them on this list twice at all. Thank you.
I agree.
And now for number 2. This song is so awesome. Of Fire and the Void by Behemoth. I love this song. Probably one of my favorite songs by Behemoth. Absolutely. If not my favorite, but definitely my top 5 favorite Behemoth songs. We've seen them live a few times, and they open up with this song a lot. And it's such an awesome song. It's so powerful. And the visuals that Behemoth have when they play live is incredible. They have fire sometimes in the background too. We saw that during quarantine, they had that virtual live event, which was so awesome. And I hope they put that out on Blu-ray because it was so good. So Of Fire in the Void, what an awesome song by an awesome band, Behemoth. Absolutely deserving the number 2 spot in my opinion.
I agree, and it's definitely one of my favorites as well. And I definitely, you said it, but I wanted to mention how awesome their visuals are, especially with the fire and them holding up candles and stuff. So Behemoth is so perfect for this list.
Hail Behemoth.
Hail Behemoth. Now, we're here at number 1, Jump in the Fire by Metallica off of Kill 'Em All. Whenever I think of Jump in the Fire, it's got a groove to it. So whenever I think of that riff, I always think of demons dancing around a fire. So it'd be so cool, like just to go out in the woods and you just see that in the winter. It definitely warms me up.
Yeah, and of course that's a classic riff, and also listening to that song makes me feel like my brain is on fire, and I like that. I would like to have just make it feel like my brain is on fire and just burning away.
Why would you like that, Dad?
So sometimes I think too much, and that way I wouldn't have to think too much. And the riff is just burning my brain away. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
It makes me more grounded. Also, if we're walking out in the middle, like say we were out here, we're walking in the middle of the night and it's getting colder and colder, and all of a sudden you just saw a pit of fire, I would absolutely jump in.
Yeah, me too. So
in a fun way, not in a negative way. I don't want to get anyone down. In a fun way, like where it just warms me up and it makes
dancing.
Me,
You can dance around the fire.
Yeah, and it makes me feel immortal with my brain burned away.
So number 1 is jump in the fire.
You see what winter does? You see what winter does to you? All right, well, that's that list. On to the next list. We'll do the next list quickly.
It's getting so fucking cold.
Oh, why would you wear those?
This is the only shoes I have.
Okay, so this list we'll go through it a little bit more quickly because it's getting colder and it's going to start getting darker, which is cool for metal's sake, but not for my hands. So, you ready?
Yes.
For number 10, we're going to start off with Venom, Don't Burn the Witch, off of Black Metal. Awesome song. I think it fits.
Yes. Killer album, killer song.
Hell yeah.
Number 9 is Cannibal Corpse, Sentenced to Burn. It's an incredible song and it fits the list. Nothing else needs to be said.
Yeah, that's a good song. It's off of Gallery of Suicide, and Corpse Grinder is awesome. Make sure you check out his interview with Corpse Grinder, which is awesome. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to do number 8, and I'm going to do number 7 as well. Cool? So, number 8, we have Kiss, Hotter Than Hell. Very fitting.
Yes.
For number 7, we have Possessed, Burning in Hell. Very fitting. Possessed, I think, is still one of my favorite death metal bands ever, and that album, Seven Churches, is awesome.
I agree. Number 6 is from Typo Negative, Pyretta Blaze off of World Coming Down. I love this album. It's one of my favorites, and especially Pyretta Blaze. That riff in the beginning, throughout the song, incredible. One of my favorites of all time.
It's got the word blaze in it.
Yeah.
And his voice definitely would warm me up. And World Coming Down is definitely my favorite Typo Negative album.
Number 5 is actually a tie from King Diamond, The Candle and the Eye. The Candle especially is actually one of my favorite King Diamond songs. But with that song, it doesn't remind me as much as Melting and Burning. It reminds me, like, let's say if there was a winter storm and then the power went out, we always light the candles to keep us warm and to keep the lights in our home. So I thought it always reminds me of that whenever I listen to it.
Yeah, The Candle's a great song. That's off of Fatal Portrait with a great album cover with the fire behind the face. And the other song, Burn, off of The Eye, is another good one. Both good fits for this list.
Yes.
Okay. For number 4 on this list, we have Burn in Hell by Twisted Sister. This song is another classic. I listened to this song when I was a little kid, and it was probably my favorite song off of that album, Stay Hungry. And such a fun song, and definitely fits what we're talking about right now with these lists. So, Burn in Hell.
Number 3 is Judas Priest, Free Will Burning. And that's the 3rd time they're on this list, and it really shows how much we love Judas Priest.
Yeah, this is his first time on this list, but the 3rd time out of this
The
video.
entire video, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Free Will Burning, I know it's probably more about racing cars and everything, but it's got the word burn in it, and it is fast, and it does warm me up, and it does make me think more about warmer weather. So I'll take it.
Yes, and driving and going on the highway and stuff, we usually do that in the summer, going to like Vintage Vinyl right after.
Number 2, look, the sun just came out for a little while. We needed it because hopefully it can warm my hands a little bit. Yeah. Number 2, Highway to Hell by AC/DC, and that is where I want to be going from between now and the summer.
Yes.
Is I want to just head that direction.
And I think everyone knows this song and how great it is.
And it has the word hell in it, and it definitely sounds like a hot ride to me.
Yeah.
And I'll take it. Count me in.
2 songs with driving in a row. Number 1 is Judas Priest, Metal Meltdown off of Painkiller. This song, when I was younger, I always remember listening to this. I think this song was my favorite for a while, and I think it still is. That guitar solo at the very beginning would just melt the snow away. One of the best solos ever to exist.
You said when you were younger. What was that, last year?
I mean, like when I was first getting into metal. Metal Meltdown was
I'm just
one of my favorites. Please comment down below your favorite songs that keep you warm, remind you of melting, or has fire in the name.
Yes. So please let us know what album, especially what songs like we did that we missed. I'm sure we missed plenty of good songs that have the word fire in it or that are about burning. I don't care if it's about burning, hell, whatever it is. Anything that's hot that will melt my brain and melt my cold, frozen heart.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate all the support that you've given us, and hopefully this video made you smile, made you laugh.
Yep, and follow us, please, on subscribe to us here, comment, like the video, please. It really helps a lot. We appreciate you all. And also follow us on Instagram, Little Punk People on Instagram, or Elliot Fulham, all one word, on Instagram, and we're on Facebook as well. Cool.
Thank you.
I wanted to just add some honorable mentions. Okay, these are not metal, but I wanted to mention them. And I have them on my little crinkled up list here. Rolling Stones, Play With Fire, one of the best songs ever. I love the Rolling Stones, one of the best bands ever in my opinion. The Cult, Firewoman, hell yeah. Also The Doors, Light My Fire, of course. Metallica, Halo on Fire, didn't make these lists. The other Metallica songs beat it, but it's still an incredible song and I love it. Also, listening to an album, I would say Sam Haines, November Coming Fire. And also a band to listen to a lot is High on Fire to warm up. As a matter of fact, I really do think that Matt Pike's voice is like Dragon Fire voice.
Yes.
And if he sang like and faced his mouth towards this snow, it would absolutely melt it. Absolutely. You agree?
Yeah, I agree. And also for an album, Hell Awaits is amazing. And for a song, Kerosene from Bad Religion.
Yes, Kerosene from Bad Religion, awesome song. We listen to a lot of punk as well. It's just not as fitting for this list, but that song particularly definitely warms you up.
Yes.
Bad Religion, awesome band.
Incredible band.